Hello. Sorry I'm late. I was eating my dinner and then I just needed to eat basically. So welcome to Close Caboo's live. And you have to say it like that these days, I've been told. Neil is on the sofa over there. He is keeping an eye on all the comments, so when you have a question, he can fire them at me, just in case I missed them. It means I don't have to keep going to read the comments like that anymore. So thank you, darling. Love you.
Sorry, what?
Love you. He knows his place. So first things first. A Close Caboo. Brilliantly, a Close Caboo comes in its own bag, which is super, super handy. And the carrier comes in two parts, okay? So the bag, when you invert it, has two straps, and that is your top piece that you will use. Oh, Danny's here. Hello, Danny. Hiya. And Alice. Hello, Alice. But the main carrier is the inside piece. So I'm just going to undo it so I can show you how to thread it. Close Caboos are fantastic carriers from newborn up to usually around about a year old. The weight limit goes up much higher, but they tend to get a bit uncomfy at that point. There's better carriers for doing what you want to do by then. Neil's watching. Hello, darling. So, to put it on, we have two long tails, the cross section with rings on, okay? This cross section is going on your back with the two long tails in front of you, okay? You want that roughly where your bra strap would be, okay? Because that is where it's going to place all the weight of your children. If you have it up here, your children are going to be hanging off your neck, and that is going to really, really hurt, okay? Well, not immediately, but as they get heavier and you wear them for longer, it will do. If you have any questions at any point, guys, please type them in. Neil is on hand. He will shout them out at me so I can answer them as soon as possible, okay? So once we are here, we take one side, doesn't matter which one first, open it out, make sure it's not twisted, okay? And then all we're going to do is bring that round our body to the ring on the side. Then what we're going to do is we are going to go straight through them, and then we are going to go through just the bottom ring, okay, like that, so it's nice and threaded. Yeah, that's all we're going to do for now. And then we're going to do the same with the other side. So again, we open this, we make sure it's not twisted, and we bring it round our body to our rings, and then we go straight through and then back through just the bottom ring like so. Okay, so we've now got it on. We need to double check that this is nice and low on our back, okay, and then we need to check our sizing. So you want the volume between your hands and your chest to be the right size for your baby, okay? This is too big for the demo doll that I'm going to use, so to tighten it up, I'm going to grab both sides and pull them tighter, okay? So that is now the right size for my demo doll, because that is the right volume of space that I need. I'm then going to tighten up my bottom hems, okay? So I'm going to feed those round to my rings so that I can then grab, wait, this way, sorry, the Facebook Live has it reversed, and I can pull that to tighten up just the bottom hem, okay? You don't want to tighten up the top one because that is the one our baby is going in. So we'll just take the top one and we'll loosen that up a bit more just to get a bit more slack in the top, so we've got more room for our baby. Okay, there we go. That's where my baby's knees are going. Okay, so you want to make sure that your baby's knees are going to be low enough so that the spine will curve around your chest and the head will end up in our close enough to kiss range. Okay? Once we're there, you're ready for your baby! Yay! So, we get our baby up on our shoulder. Doesn't matter which shoulder, whichever shoulder you prefer. If baby's a bit unsettled, give baby a chance to calm down and snuggle in and get comfy on you. And then we want to encourage their natural position. So arms up on either side of their head to help them balance. Hand underneath the bum to keep them supported. And then this is adult, but usually babies, especially scrunchy new ones, they have their knees curled up like that. Okay, so baby is now nicely curled in and he's settled down a bit. Okay, any comments or anything yet, Neil?
Sheila says hello.
Oh, hi Sheila.
Good evening.
Cool.
Oh, Vicky says hi.
Oh, hi Vicky. There we go. So you've got to tell me them. So, first things first, we come underneath the uncovered side. Okay, we come underneath like that, which means we can very easily catch the foot and pop that into the knee pit. Okay, we then move baby to the other shoulder like so, and we do the same thing again. We come underneath, we pull that out, we catch the foot and we pop that pass into the knee pit. We then bring baby to the center of our torso and we let baby sit down. Okay, nice and gently getting that bum nice and low with these knees hooked up high. Hands should be either side of the head on your chest and the head should be resting on your sternum above your breast tissue if you have breast tissue, and it should be, baby should be close enough to kiss. Okay?
Haley's watching with the sound off because she's doing bedtime.
Ah, happy bedtime, Hayley. Hopefully it doesn't take you too long. So now we've got baby in. We've got baby in this lovely position with the curved spine like that and the knees coming up, also known as the J shape because it looks like a capital J. Okay? We're going to spread the passes. So this is my overpass, which means I'm going to spread this side first. So I'm going to take this inside hem, the one which is next to my neck, and I'm going to bring it all the way over my baby's bum to the other knee. Okay, like so. Then I'm going to do the same with the other side. I'm going to pull this all the way over the baby's bum to the other knee. This keeps the knees up, keeps them nice and supported, and we're in and nice and tight. Now I've got a bit of slack left over here, so I'm just going to bring that round to my rings, and I'm going to pull the hem to tighten it up. Okay, the other side's fine. So what I need to do now is I need to clear my baby's airway. To do that, I'm going to come underneath, grab that inside hem, and flip it over my shoulder. Okay. I've now got a nice strong twist here which gives us a right angle, which means the cross is up at the neck. This is important because, as most of you know, babies really like to randomly throw themselves off you. So this stops that happening. If this is open down there or even down there, baby can very easily flip themselves out, which we don't want to happen at all. So we keep baby nicely tucked in. If baby's asleep, you can keep that over the back of their head. Make sure you're staying in line with the ear, however. Why are there loads of angry faces? Is that you?
No, not me.
Okay, someone's doing lots of angry reactions, so hopefully we'll find out why.
From the bottom right corner, but they're likes and hearts.
Oh, okay, I was seeing angry faces. Oh well. I thought it might have been Neil joking, sorry. No. So once we're in, knees are up, spine is curved, face is looking good, then we are ready for the bag, okay? So the function of this, you have to have this with your Close Caboo. The old instructions, if you've got an old Close Caboo, said you didn't always need it. However, they've since revised those instructions and said you do because there have been accidents, okay?
Carissa says hello.
Hi, Carissa.
There is one angry face. Oh,
so,
goodness.
The elastic at the top, okay, in the head there, that is going into your baby's neck, okay, and you're bringing it round. Doesn't matter whether it's covering the bum or not, that's not its function. Baby already has 2 bits of fabric covering their bum, Okay, there's already 2 bits of fabric there. Baby doesn't need this to cover their bum. A lot of the time people come to me with their close caboos and they've got it pulled down like this, thinking it's there to support the bum. It's not. Its function is to stop this cross here from opening up as your baby moves. So you want to keep that up nice and high, okay? And once we're done, baby is in. Yay! So, now that we are there, we can go off, we can do what we want, out and about, do our own thing, and have a lovely day. So, what are we doing next? We are doing how to feed in your carrier. So, to feed in this, we need to put baby in a slightly different way. To take baby out, we undo the bag, bring it round to the front, and then pop it somewhere nearby so you can grab it again in a minute. And then we unpeel the banana. Okay, so we slide that off and we slide that off like so, and then we lift baby out. Okay, so that I can show you more clearly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pop baby down, but if you're out and about, you don't have to put baby down in order to put them back into feed. Okay, so what we just did there was we did 2 cross passes with the baby, okay? So the knees were in there and we had a lovely cross under baby's bum. If we want to achieve a cradle carry in this sling in order to either breast or bottle feed, then we need to put baby in a hammock so that we can slide the legs so that there is no cross. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So we take our overpass, okay, which is the pass that is over the top of the other one, and you're going to slip that side off your shoulder, okay, and then spread out this side. You're going to bring baby up and pop baby on your non-covered shoulder. So baby is coming up on my non-covered shoulder. Hand underneath to support baby. We come underneath the whole thing. This time we're going to grab both feet and we're going to pop that into baby's knees, okay, and then once again we're going to bring baby central and we're going to let baby sit down, encourage their natural shape with their knees up, which is easier with real babies because they have real knees. So you can see I've still achieved the exact same ergonomic position, okay, however there is nothing between baby's legs, it's just cupping the bum. So you need to make sure that that bum is nice and low to trap the fabric in the knee pit. So once we're there, I'm going to spread this across, like so. And then I'm going to slip my arm back through the first layer. And as I bring it up to my shoulder, I'm going over one leg, back up to my shoulder. And then I'm going to come over the other leg, like so, okay? So that's now the second pass under the bum on my shoulder, and I'm now going to bring that up to go over. These are called hammock passes, okay? And it's perfectly safe to use your close caboo like this for your daily outs and abouts if you want to. It's just easier to do the cross pass, okay? So now baby is in. If you are doing your normal out and about, you get your bag, you put that over the top and you'd be done. However, to feed, what we need to do is decide which side we are going for, okay? So I'm going to go for this breast, in which case I need to slip off this side, like so, bringing that under the breast, okay? Then I'm going to slip my hand in the carrier to hold my baby's bum. I'm going through both layers to hold my baby's bum. I'm then going to get this leg. I'm going to pop the seat by bringing them together so baby is now lying down inside the carrier. I'm going to keep hold of baby's head with this hand whilst I get things fitted down here. So you just want to make sure that both your passes are still in the knees and that the hips are turned towards you, okay? So the bum is there, making sure that's still nicely cupped. You're then just going to make sure that both passes are still coming up to the neck, okay? So keep supporting baby's head. Bring both passes up to the neck so that they are still crossing at the neck as before. And I've got a bit of slack in here now. So again, I'm just going to pull that to get rid of it. There we go. Okay. So to start feeding, all we do is, your baby will turn their own head, I'm sure, is ensure that baby has one hand on each side of the breast. Okay. And then you are supporting the head with the other hand. Okay. Get your boob out, let baby latch on, and then you are good to go. Never let go of your baby's head. Okay, you always need one hand supporting the back of their head. The other hand is free and you can walk around and feed as much as you like. If you are using a bottle, of course, you can still do the same position. You need one hand supporting the head, you need the other hand supporting the bottle, and then you can still walk around and do your thing. It is vital that you never use the carrier to cover the back of your baby's head to feed, whether that's breast or bottle, okay? The risk is, with breast, is that you can then push baby's face onto your breast tissue and then baby can't breathe, okay? With bottle feeding, we don't want to do that because baby can then, with the bottle, if they can't break away from the flow, they could risk drowning, okay? So we don't want to do that either. So we never cover the back of the baby's head with our sling. Always one hand, and then you've got one hand free and you can walk around. Yay!
Daddy, is that baby real? Noah while changing Aurora's nappy.
Ah, is that Rhiannon? No.
Emma.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Emma. There we go. Emma Baker. There we go. I just tweeted who it is. You got to tell me who they are.
Sorry.
Because I know people. Okay, so this is first night on the job.
I'm quite a big deal in Worthing, don't you know?
It's his first night on the job. Right, so once we're here,
I quit.
If baby falls asleep on the breast or on the bottle, as they do like to do, then always make sure you return them to upright positions. So to do that, your hand goes inside again, inside both layers, under the bum, and we bring baby back upright. We open the legs again. Okay. Making sure baby is back in position, and then you slide your arm back through like so, and then you make sure both passes are spread as before, and then you get your bag and put your bag on. Okay, fab. To take baby out, it's exactly the same as what we did before. We just unpeel the banana like so, lift baby up to the shoulder, hand under the bum, and then bring the carrier down to release the feet. There we go. And then you pop baby down somewhere safe. Not on the footstool of a sofa. Right. How are we doing? Any other comments or questions? No? Everyone's cool? Okay, right. Twins! Yay! So, because this is only sized for one baby, I now need to make it bigger for two babies. Okay? In order to make it bigger, all you do is you lift the top ring, and then that introduces more slack into your carrier so that you can fit your babies in. So with twins, we are aiming to put one baby in each side. So one side needs to be big enough for one baby. Okay, so make sure you've got it sized correctly. I've got a bit of extra slack in the bottom there, so I'm just going to get rid of that before I pop baby in. And then I'm just going to get rid of a bit more on this side as well. There we go. So when you're putting twins in, always put in the most chill baby first. If they're both screaming their heads off, then pick the baby who's usually more chill or who responds better to the sling, okay? Because they're the one who's going to be in it the longest, and you need to know that they'll be the most stable when they're in there, and I'll show you why. So yeah, generally put in the more placid baby first. You're going to put the pass side, okay? So for me, that is on this side. So I'm going to slip off my overpass like so. And I'm going to move this right over to the outside of my chest. And I'm going to get my first baby. So we're going up on the opposite shoulder. Okay, we are coming underneath. We're grabbing both feet into the knees. And this time, instead of moving baby to the center of our chest, we're moving baby all the way over to the other side. Okay, bringing this corner down, making sure we're hooking it into the knee to get that really good seat for our baby. Knees up, bum down. Okay, arms up nice and high, head resting on your chest, but we are off to one side rather than in the middle. We then take the inside hem and we bring that all the way over the bum, like so. Tuck it back into your knee if it pops out. Shouldn't do, because real babies have better knees than dolls. Over the head. Whether your baby's asleep or not, you need to bring it over the head while we get the other twin in. Okay? So we bring that over. As you can see, I've got some slack here, so I'm going to feed that round to my rings. I'm going to pull my hem to get rid of that slack. There it is. There we go. Lovely. Now that that baby is in, I'm going to get this arm and I'm going to go over my baby's shoulders with my elbow. So baby is now supported under the bum, my arm is holding their back, and I've got two hands free to pick up my other baby. I'm just going to slip this back onto my shoulder first. Okay. And I'm going to pull it out as wide as I can on my body. This is where big boobs helps because it keeps it off to the side. So I pick up my other baby and I get them as high as I can on my free shoulder. That hand comes under the bum, so it's holding this baby in place and it's under the bum of this baby. I then come under this side to catch both the feet and bring them through. I then bring this baby to sit down. Okay, turn your head, lovely. Look at your brother. There we go. Arms up, good girl. And then we bring her down. Open your seat, lovely. Where's your leg? There it is. And then we sit her down like so. There we go. Nice and low, nicely supported knee to knee. We take the inside hem, use this hand to hold baby in place. While we take the inside hem, we pull it all the way over to the other knee.
Carissa loves your live demos.
Oh, thanks, Carissa. Like this, and we get that head in, making sure both babies are in. Okay, there we go. Two babies in. Now we need to get our bag, which is here, and we take that again into the baby's necks. Okay, we bring that over them, bring it behind, and you tie it into a knot, like so. Okay, then we go through our safety checks as we always do. So we always make sure, firstly, is baby breathing? Yes, they both are. That's a flap so you can't see, but from my point of view, when I look down, I can clearly see they can both breathe. They've got their hands up near their faces. They are close enough to kiss. They've got curved spines. Their knees are higher than their bum. Okay. I am hands-free and I am comfortable. Okay, because I've kept that diamond really low on my back. So that was everything I wanted to show you tonight. Let me just double check, because Trixie, oh there we go, lovely. Trixie's just started crying, so Neil's going to have to go up in a minute. Any questions or anything while you've got me for a few more minutes? Otherwise, that is everything. There he goes. Bye. Thank you for looking after the children. I think that's everything then, unless anyone had any questions. I shall double check. Hayley, loads you didn't know about caboos. Brilliant. They are fab. Sometimes you can get them in TK Maxx for 30 quid. So that's really handy. But yeah, that is it. Close Caboos, a wonderful, wonderful carrier, which is very much one of a kind. Thank you for joining me. Do like and subscribe my page. Do like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/motherrucker, Motherrucker Carrying Consultancy, and you can then be notified first for my videos, sign up for my newsletter, all the usual gubbins. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the evening. Bye.